Do you have some goals you are trying to achieve before 2024? Tune into this episode because we are going to be talking about how we are achieving our dreams by December 31st.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Black Girls Den. I'm your girl Sheree.
And I'm Alieshia.
We are super excited to have you guys on this episode today because as we said in the beginning of the episode, we are going to be talking about quarterly reset. So we are officially in Q4, which means we are in the last 3 months of the year. So we're going to be talking about how to set goals, how to manifest them, how to just achieve anything you have your mind set on doing and coming up with a plan for that. But as y'all know, we always start our episodes out with Den Diaries. But first, we want to say thank you guys so much to our 200 downloads.
Yay! Woo, woo, woo. So if you listen to this audio, shout out to you.
Yes.
If you watch this on YouTube, go check out our audio as well.
Period.
So some more downloads.
Yes, definitely. Even though it doesn't seem like a lot, but to us, it's like 1 million. So thank you so much for all the support.
Yes.
And speaking of that, we actually have some people we want to shout out. So we got some feedback and some reviews. So so this was actually, her name is Hoya La Chica. It's actually my friend. Shout out to you. She said, our podcast is funny, informative, and real. Excited for future episodes. And that was on August 31st. So shout out to you, Hoya. And we also have someone named Lipstick Snob. She commented on one of our videos and she said, I definitely think therapy can be beneficial for those that truly want to learn the tools to be more productive and emotionally intelligent person. There are so many generational yet negative behaviors that can be resolved if the proper tools were applied. So shout out to you, Lipstick Snob, for commenting on our video and giving us feedback, letting us know that we're doing good with our videos and you got something informative and collective from it.
Yes.
Is there any more?
No, you guys stay tuned for the next episode because we're going to be sharing them every episode.
Oh, yes.
So if you comment or if you leave a review on the podcasting app, we will be screenshotting those and sharing them on the episode. So, yeah.
Yes. And speaking of that too, if you guys have any questions y'all want to ask us, make sure you leave them in the comments on any of our videos. And you can also send them to our email list as well at blackgirlsden@gmail.com. We love getting questions from you guys. We can turn them into an episode, spin-off, give you a shout out, just whatever y'all prefer. So again, thank you so much. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Yes, I forgot to say that we had our vendor fair.
Oh my God, yes.
We had a vendor fair over the weekend, and so we did this raffle. If y'all didn't know, we are trying to, send some young women abroad with their passports. So we are doing fundraisers for that. And actually, when this episode comes out, there's already going to be winners for our raffle giveaway and stuff.
Yes.
But we were able to, meet some other people, share what we're trying to do. But if you are interested in donating some money, we have 1 passport scholarship, and we're trying to get 3 more. If you want to donate to our fund, you can donate to Black Girls Den on Cash App, which is like $, Black Girls Den. Are in the link in the description to like our Cheddar app. You can donate there. So we are trying to get 3 more passports. So we would be greatly appreciative if you donate to our travel fund for passports.
Yes. So support the youth.
Yes.
All right. So yes. And then as you guys know, we also have our merch also. We have our wine glasses and our mugs. So 15% off on your first purchase. Code is BGD pod. I think 15%. So that's going to be in the description of any of our videos. So if you guys are interested in buying any of our merchandise, that will be down there for you all.
Yes. What you sipping on?
I am still sipping on Tabitha Brown's wine. And I kind of mixed it with Issa Rae's wine as well. So, and if y'all have not seen our episode recently, it is how to overcome imposter syndrome and self-doubt. We actually shouted out Issa Rae on that episode as well. So make sure y'all check that one out.
Yes, because that one's doing good.
Yes, it is.
Oh, dang, I was going to say something. I'm not sipping on anything. But let us know in the comments what you sipping on. Okay, yes. Let us know what you drinking for the night.
And the last little shout out that we have is make sure you guys also check out Fly Girl Candles. So we still have the same candle. As y'all can see, it's still slow burning. Hopefully we get a fall scent here soon. This is still a bit of sunshine. So summer is officially ending this weekend while we're recording.
Fall.
Yes, happy fall, y'all.
She actually has hoodies coming out too.
Oh, yes, I did see them on Instagram.
Yes, I'm going to get a fall scent. But yeah, happy fall. Let us know what you are looking forward to the fall. Let us know your activities that you are doing. We're trying to think about doing some things or whatever. So yeah, like it's quarter 4 fall season. That's why I got my little outfit on, you know, little tan.
Yes, the skirt's
okay,
cute.
Thank you. Little leg action, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so happy fall.
Yes, and then as y'all know, we do community sanctions and inventions and stuff like that as well. So we may be doing another event for the fall coming up, but we're still trying to craft that out because, child, Kentucky loves doing fall festivals, loves doing events. So we gotta figure out how to fit in somewhere.
Just be going to one.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. But yeah, so we're going to hop on into this episode. As we said before, we are officially in quarter 4 because it's October now. We're going to be talking about how to reset yourself and how to set goals for the end of the year and what you're trying to achieve going into the next year, 2025. So right now, a little popular topic that is going on social media is manifestation, which manifestation has been around for years and years and years. But one thing that is getting a little bit more notoriety is using ChatGPT. So a lot of people are using ChatGPT to manifest their dreams. I watched a couple of videos about it. Seemed very interesting. So we're going to kind of chat about how we feel about it and if we would use it as a resource to help us manifest our goals. So I'll let Miss Alieshia go first.
Well, I was like, I think you should go first because I got to explain it because I haven't used ChatGPT to manifest my goals, but I think I would use it, but I guess I'm just trying to figure out the video. So are they saying that like they're putting in their goals?
So basically what it is, you're going to use ChatGPT and you're going to put in like what you want to achieve, like your dream life. You want to put in, hey, for instance, I want to be a famous artist and I want to live in San Diego. You have to be very specific. I want to be married, have 2 children. So once you write out what your life goals are, in ChatGPT, you will essentially tell it to write out this narrative for me in first person and put it in a way as if I've already am living that life. And then you're going to put also in the prompt, put down steps to achieve this lifestyle. So ChatGPT pretty much generates all of this for you. It spills out the story, this narrative that you're trying to manifest, and it generates it for you. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I think it's really cool. I know some people are kind of against like AI technology and stuff like that. But honestly, I feel like I would. I think this kind of, I wouldn't say is necessarily similar to vision boards, but it's almost like an outlet as that. And I think with ChatGPT, it puts it in more of a limelight and it intensifies it a little, well, amplifies it more. And I think that it makes it a little bit more realistic too, because, and people are like saying that you should, I don't know if it's more like ritualistic. This is the part that kind of gets a little weird to me because once they get these prompts, they're like reading them every single day or they're listening to them every single day or multiple times a day, just so your subconscious mind can get fed that. So you can start programming yourself. Like if you already believe you have it, then you will achieve it, because even in the Bible it says pray as if something has already happened to you and for you. Like God said, if you, I don't know the exact quote, but you know, he was saying if you pray about it as if it's already been done, it's been done, or something like that. But that's what a lot of people are doing now. So would you do it, or are you going to stick to like your own ways of setting goals, or using like a vision board or something like that?
Well, I'm actually doing it right now while we're...
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what it's going to say. I use ChatGPT for everything. So
same.
I wouldn't say that I wouldn't use it to manifest my goals, but I can see how it gives like a... it just gives like a plan and a set, like, you know, thing that you can do. Of course, you're going to have to implement it, but I just did like create your... Well, I wrote like create my dream life of how I can achieve my lifestyle living in Los Angeles as a writer. So yeah, so it said define your dream lifestyle. So like, where do you want to live at? What do you want your daily routine to be? Steps is telling me like what do I want to write, fiction or nonfiction? What genre do I want to write? It's telling me to start my content creation and blog, which I feel like I've already done that,
Right.
Not too much. Build a writing portfolio, maybe I ain't did that yet. But it's like start book projects, expand your skill set. They're like, do you want to do screenwriting, copywriting? So financially planning. So I would use it. I mean, like
I want to put in there, child, to be a full-time podcaster. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm like, spill out the tea on that.
Oh yeah, it can even say that. And so then I even went a step further because it was like long time version. So after that part, like it said, building a writing career, establish yourself. So I said, what could my life look as a writer married in LA? So then I said home environment. And so this is talking about daily routine, career, your writing income, dual things. And it's talking about social community life, balancing personal life and marriage, long-term vision, your legacy, you building a family, steps to achieve it. And so, I could put, how can I, like I'm doing a tutorial, how can I become a full-time podcast? It's going to say the same thing because it's like media or whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be like,
it may just give you different like steps or routines.
Okay, it's gonna say that. So I would personally use ChatGPT a little bit. I guess if I didn't really like know where to start, but since I kind of already started, I don't know. I could make it maybe more defined.
Right.
But I'm all for AI. I'm all for technology advancement, using it for whatever you can use it for, and how it can kind of help you not really even speed up the process, but give you more ideas and like things of what you can do that you didn't.
That's what I'm saying, that you didn't even think of. And really, to me, using ChatGPT, like a lot of people with manifestation, they use scripting. And I think that's like a technological way. Basically, it's just helping you to script. And I actually am going to talk about that in the episode because I have scripted before and I've put God into my scriptures and things like that. And like, child, they manifested quickly. Like anytime you put Jesus involved in something, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Like it may not happen exactly how you want it to, but it'll be close to the ballpark.
Well, Jesus, I need to find my husband by next year. They said, write it plain.
Write it.
You know, Jeremiah, I think 29:11.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Create the vision and write it plain. Is that Jeremiah?
I don't know.
Yeah. Write the vision and make it plain.
Yes.
My brother keeps sending me this Proverbs 31. I said, well, where is the Proverbs for the men?
Period.
Quit sending me that picture. Quit sending me that. Like, what you saying? So, yes, I would live there. I just did the one for the full-time podcaster. It's like kind of some stuff that we're doing, kind of not, but it's like telling you like how to plan your episodes, grow your audience, and monetize your podcast, talking about how to expand it and all that stuff, like increase engagement. So if you are watching this, please like, comment, and subscribe and share with your friends.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, diversifying incomes and everything like that. So
wow.
Yeah. So it says it gives you like 9 steps on how to become a full-time podcaster.
Okay,
so,
cool.
I feel like you should use it for what it is.
Right.
And I would use it.
And a shout out to a YouTuber on here. Her name's Kiara Sade. I actually watched one of her videos yesterday. So she's talking about manifestation right now because she's like a digital content creator. She does digital marketing as well on like TikTok and stuff. And she's transformed her life. She used to be an exotic dancer and now she's like a full-time business owner. So she swears
what does she do?
Up and down. She sells like courses, like ebooks, pretty much anything you can think of, like digital download wise, and like that's her full-time job. So she swears up and down, like the way she's manifested her life story, her goals and everything like that is transformed her from getting out of that industry into
from using ChatGPT.
Yes.
Manifestation. Oh.
Yes, completely. Yes.
She's selling ChatGPT.
Right. So I guess shout out to you, girl. But you know, seems like she's doing her thing. So I've been watching her on TikTok off and on for like over a year now. She was actually like a TikTok coach. She showed you how to make different TikTok content, how to market yourself and things like that. So I mean, she seems like she's doing well for herself. So something got to be working.
Yeah, I haven't really manifested. I don't know. I think about manifestation, but I don't really know if I really say I'm going to manifest this, I'm going to manifest that. But yeah, I do achieve my goals and what I write and what I think about it. Like what I really put my mind to, I do achieve those goals, and I try to always achieve those goals. So what goals do you feel like you have achieved this year?
What goals have I achieved this year? Well, I have definitely went to another country, went out of the country.
Oh, yes.
So I got to go to Jamaica. So that was one of my goals. One of my goals every year is to go to a different country.
Oh,
so
it is.
This will actually, I will actually be getting ready to go to my second country this year because I'll be going to Canada next month. So I'm like, yay! I'm I'm exceeding my goals there. Another goal that I achieved was officially paying off my car. So
That's good.
Yeah, I was like, that should have been well overdue. Like, well overdue. I should have had that thing paid off like 2-3 years ago. But I was just kind of agony because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep milking it. I was like, I got the money, but I'm gonna get my credit boosted up a little bit. So paid that off. I guess another goal that I achieved this year. I guess honestly, I don't know. I'm sure there's like other goals I can think of, but off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of like something kind of big or extraordinary I've done.
Big.
Yeah, that's true. Well, starting the podcast, that's a goal. Yeah. Like, we talked about it last year, we planned it, but then we officially started it in March of 2024. Yes. So, yes. Okay. Those are my 3 goals.
That's good.
Traveling to a different country, paying off my car, and then starting the podcast business.
Yes, that is definitely good. And now I have to figure out.
What about you?
I have to figure out my goals. I have to figure out if I even set goals this year. Mm-hmm. The biggest one goal is like, I would say getting a new job. I don't know if that was like a big goal, but that was.
But it's still a goal, though. You achieved it.
Yeah, so I achieved getting a new job. Mm-hmm. And I wanted another job, so now I have 2 jobs.
Period. Yes, you do.
That's
about to be me too.
Yeah, I achieved that goal to be able to increase my income. Mm-hmm. I guess I'm working on the goal. The podcast was definitely one, and I also do have a travel podcast. So
yes,
I feel like I was working towards that goal, but that one really didn't work out too well. So I'm trying to figure out how to redo that goal. Mm-hmm. There was another goal that I feel like I achieved. I do go to the gym more than I thought, so I was like, okay, going to the gym is like another goal,
right?
That I achieved. Oh yeah, like waking up at like 5:30 in the morning. That's like a goal that I.
Oh achieved. Yes, you have been doing that.
Yeah, I do wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. That's why I be tired.
You're
at
a good
nighttime.
one.
Yeah. So just like waking up early. Oh, that's it. Another goal. I started in July. I got hooked to Libby, and that's like a library. If you have a library card, I just finished.
You said it's called Libby?
Yeah, Libby is the app. And so if you have a library card, it's like Libby. So I finished my 7th book since July.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's
good.
Mid-September.
Child, I ain't read a whole book in about 7 years. So.
Yeah, so it's audio book. So that's really good. So I wanted to get into audio books. So yeah, that's 7 books that I've listened to. I took a social media break. It's kind of hard, but that's a goal. Kind of just like getting off social media and trying to, just read books and stuff like that. So that was another goal. Getting off them dating apps, that was another goal. So that's some small. Getting off dating apps, focus on myself, going to the gym, listening to books, and yeah, I really feel like I'm in my selfish season era right now, selfish era. So that's probably going to be for the rest of the next quarter or whatever like that. So
okay,
them are a couple of my goals. But let's know what goals y'all achieved this year.
Yes, definitely. Let us know what goals you've achieved this year, and let us know what goals you want to achieve for next year, or even still towards the end of this year, because we got 3 more months left. So make them count, okay?
Definitely.
I would say when it comes to goal setting, do you feel like there's anything challenging about it? Is there a certain way that you go? Like, do you look at your life in different ordinances? Like, I don't know, like lifestyle, education, personal, like how you want to set your goals, or how do you do it?
So I feel like when I set my goals, some of them are like personal, but some of them just kind of come to my mind sometimes. So being that I'm a traveler, I set a lot of travel goals. Okay. So one year, it's kind of like what's in my vicinity. Like I was like, I'll do 1 country a month.
Right.
No, 1 country a month, 1 country a year. Mm-hmm. Woo. And I think I did that. So it's like when I achieve, I'm like, let me do it every year. But I haven't went to a new country this year. So I think some of them changed. So
you did. You went to Ghana beginning of this year.
I did.
I'm like, ma'am, you went to a whole continent. Africa.
I guess I was thinking of a new year.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's what it is. But then my other country, I didn't go. Oh, actually, I went to 2 countries last year. I went to Mexico and Ghana. I did. So yeah, thinking about that. So, but before I was like, I want to do 7 new cities, and I did 7 because 7 was the number of like completion.
Okay.
Bible 7 new cities.
You went to 7 new cities this year?
No. That was like my first travel goal, like in 2018.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, 2019, I went to 7 new cities.
Gotcha.
And I was like 1 new country. And I went to Canada. It wasn't necessarily new. But I went to Canada. Actually, I went to 7 countries because I did a cruise.
Oh, wow.
So like, yeah, I did that, and I went to like 10 cities or something like that. I was just there.
That's a lot. That's goal settings right there.
Yeah, and so within that, so I'm like, okay, if I can achieve that, I can achieve next thing. So then when I moved back home, I was like, oh, I want to travel to every state. I mean, every state, every month, because I can do that.
Right.
So I feel like that's how I kind of set my goals. I don't want to kind of like overset them, or like even going to the gym, like, okay, I want to go to the gym every day. Oh, that's another goal that I did. That's what I forgot. I set a goal to do 10,000 steps in 10 days, and I achieved that goal.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
good.
so... And that's grit and hard work. I was walking on my lunch break. I was walking on every break. So I was like, it's too hard. But I want to do 10 steps in 10 days. So I did that for my September challenge, because in September, I did like a 75 hard challenge.
Yeah.
I did a 30 soft. Okay.
30 soft.
So, yeah. So that's like no social media, walking and exercising. So you really have to be like determined and dedicated. So I was up in the morning, sometimes walking before. I was walking on my lunch break. I was walking when we had breaks. I'm in training and stuff like that. And then even before, like I would be walking before I went to work, walking after I went to work. And so that's really like keeping your mind just like, it's like you really got to keep your mind like on the walking. So I think that's one thing too. It's like you have to like keep your mind on the goal that you are trying to achieve.
Right.
And so I thought about another goal. So we're going to see, it's going to have to work. But by next year, if y'all don't know already, I'm turning 30.
Yes.
So I'm trying to do 4 states by next year.
Okay.
Which means I'll have 30 states by 30.
Right. Yes,
So
yes, you did tell me that.
That's the goal. So with that, I'm like, okay, I'm all in. Like I was like, oh dang, today. I was like, oh,
Like,
Boston.
you got the travel goals down packed.
Yeah,
Now-
Boston, Massachusetts. That's why I'm writing a book on it. So y'all. stay
Oh,
tuned.
yes. I would love to go to Boston.
Yeah, I'm writing a book on travel guide. But yeah, I'm like, I haven't been to Boston, and it's crazy because I tried to go to Boston last year when I was going to Ghana, and they switched me to Atlanta. So y'all really stopped me from getting my.
I was like, maybe we can go to Boston this year then. I was like, I think they like some podcasts up there, child.
Oh, they do? Yeah, because I was like, hold on, let me see what's cheaper. I was like, maybe I can go to Boston for Thanksgiving or something like that. I don't really know, but
Right.
I'm like, I got to get, so I'm like, I'm determined to get my 4 states. So just looking at my calendar, looking at, these days that you can get off, but looking at the holidays, looking where I can fly. So it's like I really have to plan it out, and we work 9 to 5. Like I just said, I had 2 jobs, so it's like trying to figure out how I'm going to do that and what that goal means to me. But I know I love to travel, and that's kind of like what I want to do in my life. So it's kind of like I have to put it into my life. So that's kind of how I go about planning stuff and like trying to achieve it.
And yeah, just to touch on to that, like, if you guys do have goals in mind, like she said, with traveling, that could be one entity. You could also have goals when it comes to financial goals. You could have health goals. You could have even mental health goals. You could even have faith-based goals. So it just depends on what you're trying to achieve out of your life. Or it could be career goals as well. There's so many different goals that you have. I know on previous episodes, we have talked about like wellness before, and we talk about the 8, I think,
dimensions of
wellness. So like health, environmental, occupational, mental, like there were so many different things that were into it, and that goes into goal setting. I think personally for me, what I'm focusing on for the end of this year is definitely financial goals, because as you said, you got a second job. I'm in the lieu of getting a second job as well. I actually got contingently hired, I guess, at my second job. So I'm looking forward to just saving up extra money, trying to make like a little extra over $1,000 a month, because I want to be able to travel as well. I love going out of state. I love going out of the country. That's one of the things I like to do. It's kind of therapeutic to me, is going to a different country or a different state. But
it's
also
depressing when you cannot travel.
Yes, it is. But I think another thing that I want to do is save up for another car. I've had my car, even though I've paid it off. I'm like, it's time to let her go. My mom wants the car now, so I'm gonna give her that car. And then get me something else. I really want an SUV. So that's one of my goals. And now, child, I don't know if I'm going to achieve it by the end of this year, but I'm hoping by maybe it's definitely going to be next year for sure. I'm going to manifest it. I will be in somebody's SUV, and I want it to be like something more than like your normal like Toyota, like, I want it to be like an Audi, Alfa Romeo, Lexus or something like that. Like a little bit of a step above. Because
Okay,
I'm like,
luxury.
yeah, a little luxury, but I don't want like no Maybach, Benz, Maserati, nothing like that. Because child, I'm not trying to deal with the car note
Does
again.
your mom not have a car now? She just wants the car.
No. They have 3 trucks. They don't need a vehicle. She just wants it just because. But my mom has like knee problems, and they have a lot of trucks, and they have stick shift vehicles.
You gotta get up.
Yes, so she wants something that's going to be comfortable for her. She's shorter and like automatic drive it and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, she can have my car, whatever. So I'm like,
Are you nervous? Oh, sorry. Speaking of your financial goals, because it's like, well, I know I feel like, okay, we making money now, but it's like I'm gonna use it on dang travel. I'm not even gonna save nothing.
Right?
But are you nervous because you are trying to move out of state?
A little bit. That's kind of why I got the second job too, is to help save up for moving as well. That's why I was like, hopefully by then I'm gonna try to manifest a higher paying job, so I don't have to worry about working a second job. I mean, I always want to have another stream of income. I feel like it doesn't matter what job you have. You can make $500,000 a year. I feel like you should have diversified income. And so
well, if you're making $500,000 a year, I think you're having diversified income.
well, I mean, depends on what job you have though. Like you could have one salary, but then if you want to,
I know, I'm like, I don't know nobody whose salary is $500,000.
yeah, it's not too many people. It's got to be like a CEO. But realistically speaking, if I were to make over 100,000, I'm still gonna want to figure out another way to make money. You know what I'm saying? Because a job, as we've said plenty of times before on this podcast, they're not set in stone. You can lose it like that. So you have to figure out a way. Okay, if I lose this job today, what am I going to do to be able to pay my bills?
Yeah, that's what we were talking. I was listening to something earlier, and she was like, people are not planning for the future. They're like, okay, whatever. It's like,
no,
I'm gonna live now. But they was like,
they're just living in the present.
But this girl was like, well, why would I
or
wait?
the past?
This girl was like, well, why would I wait? Because she was like, none of her family members outlived to 40 or whatever. But so she was like, why would I wait? I should just live or whatever. And the lady was like, well, you could just have it for a rainy day, just in case. But she's like 50 years old now or whatever, so it's good. But they were talking about like retirement and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like that too. Like, you gotta live for the day because you just never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, have money for a rainy day, but you never know what's gonna happen. So therefore, just have fun and enjoy your money. But then, you don't know about jobs. You don't know about sickness. You don't know
looking
about...
a little dry.
You said what?
My rainy day fund is looking a little dry right now.
I don't even really got a rainy day fund. That's why I got a second job. But it's just like, kind of when it goes into goals, it can kind of be like overstimulating because it's like, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to have this, you want to go. And it's just like, okay, like, what about if, I just kind of just plan for today and then just think about tomorrow when you think about tomorrow. So I don't know how you feel about that. Like planning for today, thinking about it. Or no, like I need to plan for 10 more years. But it's like, child, I can only see next year.
I don't think that I plan that long in advance. I look at the trajectory of things, but not that far because things can change in like 6 months or even 3 days. So you don't know what's going to happen. So me trying to plan my life 10 years ahead of time is just crazy.
Yeah, that's why
unless I'm like a company owner, like, and I can look at the trajectory of what the business is going to do, maybe in an economical stance, but still things change so quickly like that and so volatile. It's like it's hard to do something like that.
Yeah, that's why when I was younger, I was like, oh yeah, I have a 5-year goal, I have a 10-year goal. I ain't seen I
don't believe in that. I'm like, child, I have a 1-year goal
my
or a 6
goal
month
or
goal.
10-year goal. It was not what I thought it was. Okay. And so that's another thing too. Like people are like, oh yeah, well they be like, what's your 5-year plan? I'm like, I don't even know what my week plan is. Like, right. So how do you expect people to have 5-year plans? But to that point, I guess I don't plan like I don't have plans, but I do have goals that I want to achieve. Yes. So I think that kind of brings it down and brings it to like, okay, I want to achieve this by this, I want to achieve that. Versus like, oh, have this 5-year-old plan and it just becomes this big thing and you're like, is this even attainable? So,
right. Do you think it's easier to set goals like quarterly, like, every few months, like as the seasons change, or do you think it's easier to do them as 1 year, like annually?
I think I am a vision board girly. Now, do I do them all the time? I think it's cool to like see what you want to do for the whole entire year, but then I think you can break them up.
Okay,
like
yes.
What you do, yeah. So like, I wasn't trying to get a second job in the beginning of the year, but I did know I want more income. Okay,
right.
So then that's my goal to do it. I know I want to go to the gym, so I'm like, okay, this time I'm going to focus on this. I'm focused on the gym. I'm focused on getting a second job.
Right.
I'm gonna focus on. So I think that you can break your yearly plan goals into quarters.
Different quarters. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I think with my goal setting, that's one of the main things I'm trying to achieve is more income for sure. Yes. And I think weight loss or just, I wouldn't even say weight loss necessarily. I think just being healthy overall, like getting in the gym. And my problem is food.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
Yeah, I like to eat, baby.
Yeah.
I like to eat my fries. I like to eat my pizza. I like to eat my fish tacos, my shrimp tacos, Mexican food. And I like to drink sometimes.
Like
and I'm like, that's one thing I need to like really start taking down, simmering down on towards the end of the year, is not drinking as much. Like, I'm really a social drinker. I really don't drink like that anyway. But when I go out, I definitely do indulge more than I really should. And I'm like, that's one thing that's making me unhealthy, because I already have like a little bit of medical issues with like my ulcers, my stomach and stuff. So I'm like, really, in all reality, it's not doing anything for me. It's just drinking. Yeah, it's just being counterproductive. It's making my hormones out of balance. Is putting so much sugar in my body, yeast and candida and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they were saying like, I don't drink in general, so I don't know. But they was like, okay, they was like, if you want to lose weight, stop drinking. I'm like, okay, what if you don't drink?
Right.
But yeah, they do say it takes it out of that, and that's
drinking puts a lot of weight on you.
That's what they said, and I was like, I don't really know. I don't drink, so I have no idea. You okay?
Oh,
so
yes.
Like, yeah. But I don't know, because I was like, I feel like you say you eat healthy or whatever, so that's why it's so interesting that you're talking about that.
I mean, I do feel like I eat healthy in that sense, but like, because, you know, I'm a pescatarian, so I don't really eat chicken, beef, pork, and stuff like that. But I'm still unhealthy in some aspects because, like I said, I still be eating pizza. I be eating my fries.
Oh, yeah.
I go to White Castle and I get fish sliders and stuff,
I didn't
stuff
know
like
they even
that.
had fish sliders.
They do, yes. It's like Pollock fish. But yeah, I'm always eating out. I'm always going to brunch. And like, that's another goal that I actually have in mind, is to meal prep more at home, because I think that's a way to save money, and it's also a way to control what you're eating more also, versus if I go out to a restaurant or go to these places for brunch, I don't really know what they're putting in their foods or what ingredients they're using, the salt intake, the sugar intake and stuff like that, the calorie deficits. Like, you're able to control it more once you're at home. So that's definitely a goal of mine towards the end of this year, in these last 3 months, and then going forward into the next year, is for sure taking into consideration of what I'm putting into my body.
Yeah, I feel like as you get older, that's harder. Like, you think about that more. But that's why it's like, when I didn't have no food, it's easy. I try to think about it. But when I don't have no food, it's easy to just go to fast food or whatever, get it. So I was like, that's why I had to grocery shop. But also, I don't know about your job, but this new job, child, they be bringing food and they be having food. I be like, child.
My job will too.
Yeah, it's like, you gotta say no. So like, job. And that's one thing I was gonna say is like, I feel like with goals and stuff, like, you do have to be disciplined. And I think that's a big one too. Like, so we have to kind of like challenge ourselves to be more disciplined. I'm disciplined in some areas.
Right.
Excuse me. You can also be disciplined in more areas, but it's kind of hard, like, on like what part you're going to focus your discipline on. So I feel like that is the hardest thing when it comes to achieving your goals, is to making sure you have that discipline, like you said, because you're like, dang, my friends want to go to lunch,
and being consistent, making sure you're consistent and persistent, like going after that certain goal as well.
Yeah, I feel like that's what because of course, at also the beginning of the year, I was going to a lot of network events. I was doing this, but I was like, okay, I got to figure out, like, I got to switch up something. So it's like, well, I love going to why I woke up at 5:30 mornings, because I like to go to the gym in the morning. But now with my new schedule, that's not going to work.
Right.
But I have a trainer now. So now it's like, I have to sacrifice going to networking events because I have a trainer in the evening, because he's not up that early, Right. So it's like, okay, I got to figure out that balance. Like, I do want to do these things, but it's like, I also want to be with my trainer. So it's like, dang, okay. It's like, which one is going to be better for you now or the long run? Like, of course, either one. Like, the networking events aren't going to run out, but my trainer's not.
So it's like when you're setting goals, you kind of have to prioritize, and put things in an order of precedence to figure out which one's going to be more significant than the other.
Yeah. So as right now, it's like, okay, well, I don't go to networking events that much because I'm going to the gym after work more, versus like, couple months ago, I was going to this networking event, that networking event, or whatever. Or like, even now, like how I want a new job or something like that, how I was looking for a new job. It's like, okay, I have to do these informational interviews. Like, I have to talk to people. I have to work on my resume. I have to like get up to apply for jobs. I have to meet with people. So it's like, it does kind of depend on like what you prioritize, and then like your discipline.
Yes.
And then that helps you be consistent. So I think those are kind of like some.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think like with goal setting, I'm a person that if I don't write them down, I'm not going to retain them, So I feel like if I put them on the computer, or even if you have a journal, you can write down certain goals you have. Like, if you want to achieve something by a certain time or whatever the case may be, you can write it down and put, I want to achieve this by such and such time. But don't beat yourself up. If you cannot meet that goal by that deadline, it's fine. You know, try to be realistic about it and do as much as you can to try to achieve it or try to attain it. But if you can't, then, you know, maybe you can do it at another time. And that's what I was saying at the beginning of the episode, that I scripted before when I was trying to manifest my job that I have now. And I also got a townhouse. And then what else did I do? I did something else that I scripted about, but all of those things came true realistically. And I just scripted them. I read them like almost every day.
Like you read it, like you wrote what
yeah,
you
I
wanted.
wrote what like I already had achieved it. And I straight up.
Oh, was it like, did you do it as in like, well, not to cut you off, but did you do it like as like in a gratefulness thing? Like, thank you so much for my time.
Yes. I was like, thank you, God. Thank you so much. Thank you for this job I just have with JP Morgan that I'm making such and such money.
Oh, you
And I was
did
like,
that?
thank you for moving into my new apartment. Like, I'm in this nice neighborhood. I have like, so I was very specific. Like, you have to be very specific when you script and try to goal set like that.
Yeah, so this.
But I would say scripting is different than goal setting though.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was wondering, but I was like, okay, we could talk about this in our future episode. But if y'all do not know, Judge Faith, she's married, was Judge Faith Lattimore now. I just read her book. It was called Sis Don't Settle. But she literally just said that she wrote down, it was like by a scripture. I don't know what scripture she wrote, but she manifested it. She was like, my next man is going to be my husband. Thank you for this or whatever. And she's like, she was saying how she was having a conversation, like a transparent conversation with God. And so she said, my next man is going to be my husband, something like that. And then she was talking about how she was just like going and doing something that she loved. Like she wasn't going to worry about anything. Basically, she found her man through something that she loved. But guess what? She was like, by the next year, she met her husband like within 11 months.
Oh, wow.
I said, let me get to my notes. I'm just playing. But so people do say that like when they say they manifested, they write it down. But that's the thing too. Like, I don't know if her mind was bogged down about it, but it's like you kind of got to think. But I like how she was like doing something she loves or whatever. But it's like it's still kind of what you're talking about, like that scripting and that writing. I write my goals down, but I feel like I write them down loosely. I write them in my notes, but I don't feel like I script with them. So that's probably another goal that I'm going to achieve. Also, with me waking up at 5:30 in the morning, I think I'm trying to read my Bible more, or listen to it maybe. So yeah, because the reading is hard. And
I used to have the Bible app, and I would like just go around and drive and listen to scriptures or listen to like a whole entire book or a chapter while I was driving around. I used to do it when I was doing Instacart a couple years ago. Okay. So instead of listening to the radio, I would listen to the Bible. I need to get back into doing that. That's why I'm all now. So
I'm cracking up like, okay, let me listen to
it's just calming, it's woosah, and you just feel more at peace, honestly. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's good then. I need to get back into the reading.
And then speaking of goal setting, we wanted to give a shout out to one of the best athletes in the world. She is the ultimate tennis player, Miss Serena Williams. So we just wanted to give a shout out to her and also Simone Biles, because they set goals and they achieved them, honey. Like top tier. Yes.
To the top. Simone is flipping. And Serena is hitting.
Right.
My brother actually played tennis because of Serena Williams. And I used to play tennis, actually. Yeah, when I was younger, I did it for one summer. Okay. But my brother, he did it all through high school.
Oh, really?
But
tennis is actually really hard.
Yeah, no, it is. That's why one summer.
Yeah, that's why I was never a fan of it. I'm like, Chad, too much boop, boop.
It's fun, but I used to play it on the computer.
Did you ever play it on Wii?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Tennis on Wii was so much fun.
Yes, I did play it on there, and then I played it on like the gaming system, whatever my brother had or whatever. But yeah, I think because we're talking about goal setting, I think it was really important to talk about Serena and Simone, because like they are the ultimate. Like you, like being an athlete, you have to be disciplined. Yes. You have to have goals. Like you can't get knocked. I mean, if you get knocked down, you got to get back up. Because
you have to be resilient as well.
Serena was over here probably playing on a hurt ankle, whatever. And then Simone is also, like out here flipping and tumbling, doing all that stuff, and boop, 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 boop. I don't know if she's hurt though. Right. But I was like, these are really people who are like out there, and they are also chasing their dreams. Well, Serena's retired now with 2 kids. Did y'all know she had 2 kids?
I didn't know that. I thought she had 1, but I know she had 2 now.
Yeah, she has 2, but she's not showing the other baby.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. Simone Biles said that she's gonna be too old to like compete, basically, because she's gonna be 27. I guess that's old for gymnasts. I don't know. And I am not in her womb or whatever. I'm not saying that, but I just wonder, like, what is she gonna do next? Like after, so I'm like, is she gonna go?
Hopefully, she'll have some kids or maybe start like a team of her own.
Well, that's why I said I'm not trying to be in her room because you know how
her own gymnasium or something.
She already has a gym though.
Oh, she does.
Yeah. She has a gym. So that's why. But I was like, she's saying that she's too old, so I don't know if she could be a coach or something like that. But I was like, I wonder if she's gonna have like kids, because Serena retired and she had kids. So I was like, I wonder what Simone's going to do. I don't know if she's going to retire or just be an NFL wife.
Right. If she even wants kids.
Yeah, So I don't know if she wants kids or not. But that is what it is. So I just wonder, but within them, like they had goals, they achieved their goals. And then sometimes when you get to the ultimate goal, you're kind of like, well, what's the next goal? Or sometimes they could be chilling. Right. So I don't know.
And sometimes with your goals, you can take a hiatus, just like her. Like I think Simone Biles, she sat out for a little bit and then boom, she came back and she took the gold in the vault. Like one of the most perfect scores in like history of gymnastics, actually. So yeah.
And shout out to them too, because they also found love later in life. So we need to show up for the girls, and they are supported by their mans 100%. Okay, y'all was trying to hate on Jonathan, but that's near there because he be over there with the sign, so they be like, don't hate on him. But Serena, ultimate come up girl. Her man was flying her to Italy for some pasta, rasta pasta, okay? And she don't got work another day in her life. Her kids are set up, so it's okay. Like sometimes people are late bloomers, and I'm not saying really Simone's a late bloomer. I don't know how old she is, but
she's 27.
Yeah, so I don't think she's necessarily a late bloomer, but Serena would be like probably a late bloomer because she had kids now. She also got some money. So if you're gonna be older, just get some money, okay? Right. But I think those are some people who have really like set the tone, and they're out here and they get talked about, drag or whatever. But child, they live in the life, and so you can also achieve your goals. It's never too late to try to achieve your goals and have something that you aspire to or like you're inspired from as well too. So yeah, I think that's kind of what I have to say about that.
Yes. So yeah, that was good. So this kind of gives you guys an idea of how to set your goals for the last 3 months of the year. So hopefully y'all get something out of this episode. And as we said before, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with somebody because they may find something beneficial for their lives as well. So do you have anything else about goal setting?
No, we can go to the next segment.
Okay.
I'm excited for the next segment.
So, yeah, we are going to do something a little bit different. Y'all know we always do like a little bit of trivia or something like that towards the end of our episodes. Today, we're going to be doing Finish That Lyric.
Yes.
So, we're going to kind of throw out some random trivial words and see if we can make a song with it. If we can't.
Well, not make a song. It has to be a song.
It has to be a song. Yes, it has to be a song, like a real song. So, if we don't get it, then obviously we don't get the question or answer right. We don't get the point. And then if we do, then
So now we're going against each other. I'm doing 3 words and she's doing three words.
Yes. So do you want to... do you want to go first?
I can go first as in like you want me to say the word?
Yeah, you can give me a word.
Yes. The word is black. We have to do a timer.
Oh, crap. 10 seconds? Here comes the men in black.
Okay, bro, you got it. Yes, okay, there you go. You got it. Okay, now you got to give me a word. Yours was going to be so hard.
Mine is going to be Rose.
Can I call you Rose?
Okay. Okay, that one was easy. All right, I'm giving you another challenge.
I know, Rose is actually hard because that's the only one song.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's true. Because I'm like, I wouldn't have thought about, I didn't even think about that when I actually said the word Rose.
What did you think?
I'm thinking about Roses from Outkast. But that's Roses.
Smell like roses. Okay. My next word is girls.
Girls? Girls. I don't know what that song was called. It's by Jay-Z. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
How does it go?
Girls, I love them all, or something like that.
Okay. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. I don't know that song.
No, it's a real song, though. I swear.
Like,
you can look it up.
It's a song.
It's by Jay-Z. Girls.
But yeah, I was like, that's what it's called. Girls.
It may not be called that, but that's in the song, though.
That's what it's. Okay, girls by Jay. That's not the song that I was going to do.
What song were you thinking about?
Oh, I see it. Girls. Okay. When I thought of girl, I was going to think about Ain't No Holla Back Girl.
Oh, okay. Gwen
Like something
Stefani.
fun. Yeah, I was going to think about that.
Did you find the song?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it is called. Oh, yeah, it's called Girls. I just don't want to play
See,
good
I
copyright.
told you.
Girls. Oh, okay, ma'am. That says 2 years ago, but that song was about.
Oh, yeah, that song was about 20 years ago.
Yeah, baby. I didn't know that song.
Okay, so that was 2. So you just did yours. Oh, okay, so this is my third one.
No, second one.
Second one?
Yeah, I did 2, and it's yours.
Oh, I did Rose was the first one. Okay, so my second one is going to be... Keys.
Keys. There's no song.
Yes, there is.
There's a song with keys.
There's one by DJ Khaled.
Oh, I got the keys. The keys.
No, we gotta redo that one. I gave you a hint.
You did really. I'm like, what keys? I was thinking of Alicia Keys, and I was like, there's no song. I was thinking about Well, ma'am, you gave it to me. You gave me the tip, so you're gonna.
Okay, I'll let you have that one.
Okay, yeah, I would have not thought about DJ Khaled.
Really, I got the keys.
Yeah, but he'd be like major key alert. So when you said it, I'm like, okay. Dang, now I gotta figure out.
So this will be my third one.
Yeah, so this is my third one. This is your third one. I gotta think of something.
Oh God.
Different.
Different. Oh, different.
I can give you the artist.
Who?
2 Chainz.
Oh, I'm different. I'm different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull up to the scene with myself missing.
Hey, I do remember that song. Yes. Okay. For my last one, I'm gonna say.
Has to be good and easy.
Shoes.
I knew you was gonna say shoes.
I'm like they're right in front of us.
I don't know a song with shoes though. There's no song with shoes in it.
I was gonna say stilettos, pumps, but I'm like they did not say nothing about no shoes.
No, there is not a song with shoes in it.
There's gotta be.
No.
What about Bodak Yellow? Did she ever say shoes in that song?
No, she said her red
bottoms.
Yeah, red bottoms.
Shoes.
There is no song. Y'all comment below. There is no song.
Is there a song out there with shoes in it?
No, you had to know.
Are you sure? Have you looked up one?
I am. This is the only one that I hear. It's a Lil Wayne song.
Really?
That says shoes.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, that's the only one I know.
Okay, well I'll give you one more.
Yeah, because that one's hard.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, these know this was called. Oh, it was really called "Watch My Shoes." I
do remember that song.
Yeah,
yes.
shoes.
Okay.
We're gonna do a different one because.
Okay. Ceiling.
What? Now that's Lil Wayne.
I know.
Ceilings.
Okay.
That's Lil Wayne, no ceilings. But how does it go?
Child, you not remember.
Y'all know it's no ceilings. Shout out to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's actually coming to Kentucky in October, and I'm going. Hey. I don't even got my tickets yet.
Oh,
but if anybody's going, let us know because I'm gonna go. Okay, because Lil Wayne, he's not my favorite rapper, but he's
definitely a legend. He used to be my old
rapper.
And
they are so mad because he is not performing at the Super Bowl in Louisiana. How you see that? Kendrick Lamar is performing. Yeah, he gonna
Nicki
come out.
called him a Laffy Taffy alien.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Nicki Minaj is rude. But they were like, they're not like us. But everybody thought that he was gonna be performing because it was Louisiana, but they was like, what? They was like, well, Jay-Z's over it. But Jay-Z is really cool with Rihanna and Drake. So they were talking about that, like Drake and then Lil Wayne and then. So I don't know what the beef is. I don't know how much.
There's some kind of beef behind it.
And I don't know why. I thought Jay-Z and Lil Wayne was cool. So I don't know.
So too. I don't know.
But I don't know what. And I was like, dang, the fact that they're gonna have Kendrick there, crazy, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's only because he became popular. Well, not became popular, but I feel like he got more popular with the song, Not Like Us, from this year. But
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd been cool to see Lil Wayne perform.
yeah, because I'm like, that's his home state.
But I guess people were like, well, why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? Because nobody else did. But they was like, well, Snoop Dogg and them, they performed in LA, so they just thought it would only be right
Yeah,
that
it fitted.
Lil Wayne would be at the one.
Because Kendrick already performed at the Super Bowl in LA.
Oh, he did?
He came out with Dr. Dre and Eminem and all them. I thought he did.
Oh, yeah, because he's from Compton.
Yeah, they brought him out.
Then they just be saying, they be so known. They be like, what? How do y'all know that Kendrick's not going to bring out Lil Wayne? What song do they have together?
Right.
How they going to bring him out?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even announce it yet. I would have just been like, we gonna do it. But also sad to Lil Wayne, he won't be able to perform in his hometown city. Yeah, so that's sad. But I do like Lil Wayne. Kendrick, okay, I'm really a J. Cole fan.
Oh
But
yeah, you did say that.
Barely be dropping music, so child.
He really don't. No,
I don't know.
But when he does, it is fire.
Yeah, so there's that. But hopefully y'all enjoy this episode. Let us know what songs y'all would have thought about with the words. If there's something kind of fun that we were thinking about. I know Terrell, he does this on his shows all the time. But I love a game. I love playing games, music, and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, we should do a game like this. It'll be a
unique idea. Let us know if y'all want us to do it again.
Yeah, so it's called Finish the Lyrics. And yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you check out our latest episode about
how women can have it all. And also the last one, child, I'm over here.
Was it imposter
supportive? Supportive partner. Yes,
yeah,
that one will come out before this one.
Yeah, supportive partners. And we're trying to do a series coming up in a couple weeks about cuffing season or whatever. My trainer's like, I need to come on the podcast. I'm like, boy, come down. He want to come on the podcast so bad.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he's like, I'm single. He looking to mingle, whatever. Okay. So let us know if y'all are in y'all cuffing season or if y'all not. But let us know. We want to have like questions and topics to talk about for that new season. Because, the holiday season is coming around. So give us some, like conversations or comments or topics that we should talk about. Okay?
Yes.
So, yeah. Thank y'all so much for listening and watching. Don't forget Podbean at 5 a.m. and YouTube at 2.
2? But we normally do it at 5 p.m., but I think we're going to switch it up.
Yeah, we're going to do it at 2 p.m. now, so you can get it on your lunch break if you in LA, or you can get it when you're sitting ready to go home at work. Okay?
Period.
So let us know, or if y'all have a better time that y'all want to listen to it, let us know. Okay. And yes, thank y'all so much for watching. Share with your friend, your cousin, your mother, your uncle, your niece, and your auntie.
Everybody.
Period. Okay. Bye.